everybody, welcome back to Rogue Leader Gaming and welcome back to Astoria. Once again, we're back again with D&D. Of course, like, subscribe, and all the things. And Hunter, let's get into it.
Yes. Alright, everybody. So last time, we arrived in the capital of Borealis. You guys made it your personal mission to go to the council and plead your case that they should send their armies to Fall Reach, in which they did decide to send their armies, but only the armies of Wintergate and Borealis. The Kingdom of Riverkeep will keep its troops there, as far as you know. But you guys have 4 days before you need to set off on the road to Wintergate. Pax discovered a bar recently with some shady figures who told him that they would offer him the information that he seeks if he came back in a day or so to speak to their boss about maybe arranging some kind of deal. Until then, you guys are standing outside of the council hall, the main royal kingdom area, knowing that you guys have 4 days before you need to set off to Wintergate. And that's where we will begin.
Okay. Ow.
Okay, well, I, for one, would like to look for a potion shop somewhere in town.
Yeah, pick up what we were doing on that part.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to look for it?
I'll probably ask around.
Okay. So as you walk out of the door, you see a lot of noblemen, a lot of what looks like to be guards and stuff like that, and some council folk just kind of mulling about. And you don't really see anybody, you know, who looks super approachable, but there are definitely people that you could ask.
Okay. Let's see. I'd like to actually head out either down here or over here, one of those two directions, kind of towards where we came from, and see if anybody in this outer, or well, inner outer ring over here, just outside of the palace area, might be more receptive to communication.
Okay. Again, you see a lot of people out here that look higher up and, you know, noble types, but you do see a couple of, like, people look like they're, you know, merchant types or whatever. They're kind of walking around. You know, everybody's, you know, somewhat unapproachable looking. They all look very busy, but, I mean, I'm not saying that
Okay.
it would hurt to approach somebody.
I walk up to somebody who's not looking like they're super duper in a hurry, and I'm just gonna go up. Excuse me, do you happen to know where I might be able to find some potion ingredients or the like?
Sits there and thinks for a second. He's like, well, I'm not 100% sure. I don't really deal much in potions, but come to think of it, there might be a shop somewhere in the center circle. Let's see. Oh, yes. There's a small shop called, what is it called? Sun's Risen, I believe it was called. The Sun Risen General Store. It is, in the city circle. So, it would be... Oh, I gotta find it. Yes, if you just follow the path across this bridge and then follow the riverbed all the way around to the south side of town, it's right there in the center next to the bridge.
Right, thank you very much.
And now we're gonna jump to Pax. Pax, what are you doing? You've just been thrown out of the jailhouse for the morning after trying to sleep on the streets.
Is it morning?
That's funny.
It's about like mid-morning, like it's probably about 10.
Alright, and I'm out of jail.
Yeah, you're out of jail.
I guess I can walk down the street and look for a help wanted sign or something that might insinuate that somebody's willing to pay for a service that's not, prostitution.
Okay. So as you're walking down the street, you come across what appears to be a small, like, stone deal. You do find it pretty close to you. It's right outside the guardhouse, actually. You find a missive board, and on it says, "Help wanted. Needed. Approach the High Council for work."
Max is gonna remember that that's where the others likely went, as he can remember them talking about that.
Okay.
And I guess Pax is going to head towards the council chambers.
Okay.
Wherever that's located.
As you walk down the street, you do run into the rest of the group that you initially set off with. You see Cassian speaking to a merchant about finding a potion shop.
Alright, I'm just going to kind of casually walk up to the group but not say anything, kind of standing in the back. You nonchalantly rejoin a group of people.
Okay. Everybody in the main group make a perception check. Pax, you make a stealth check if you're trying to nonchalantly do it, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess that would be the roll.
Why is it blank? Oh my god.
It's fine.
I rolled. If you want to roll, you
You
can.
made your perception check.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
making a perception check?
All of you.
All
Everybody?
of us. Oh, sorry. I was
Well, just you three. Pax is going to make
Yeah,
a
pencil.
stealth check.
perception.
Ah, I rolled a 1.
Okay. All of you guys notice Pax kind of try and walk up behind you and just rejoin the group as if nothing happened.
Great. I just look back and I just pat him on the shoulder.
My business has a longer time frame than I anticipated.
Well, you're more than welcome to join us. And we are headed to Wintergate in a few days. You're welcome to join us for that as well.
Does this have anything to do with the gold help wanted sign posted by the council?
It is possible.
Cassian, you would
Would
not
I know?
know anything about the. You wouldn't have seen a help wanted sign. Only Pax has seen that.
Would I know that there's gold involved?
No, you wouldn't.
No,
You don't know
okay.
anything about the job posting that Pax has seen.
Well, I
None
wouldn't
of
know
you
anything
do.
about that, but would I know what we're doing? Is it gonna have gold involved?
You weren't told.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. I just say, well, you're welcome to join us anyway.
Pax needs money. God damn it. Alright. Just point me towards the council then.
Well, we're on our way to go get some potions and supplies and check out the town if you're interested. But if you just want to visit the council or whatever, that's in this center circle, and I'll point him in the direction of the palace.
Pax, did you let them know about the job posting that you just saw?
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Okay. Perfect.
So.
Alright.
I'm gonna thank him, and then I'm going to walk towards the council.
Okay.
Alright, back to the group. You guys begin walking. As Pax, you guys kind of go your separate ways. Ending up following the instructions given, you end up down here at Sun's Risen General Store.
I would like to approach and walk in the store.
Okay. I'm assuming the rest of you follow in behind
Yes,
her?
yes.
Okay.
I am
As you
looking.
guys-
Oh, okay.
As you guys open the door, a little bell kind of rings, dingling, dingling at the very top, and a man sits up real quick from behind the counter and hits his head on the top of the counter and goes, "Oh!" and looks up at you guys. "What can I do you for? Welcome to Sun's Risen."
Are you open at this time? We seem to startle you.
"Oh yes, we're very open all the time."
It's nice to have a friendly
He looks kind of dizzy.
welcome.
Are
That's
you
all you'll
okay?
get to your Sun's Risen.
Are you okay, sir?
Nothing that a couple of my brews won't fix up.
Ah,
And he kind of pulls his hand away from his head, and it's covered in just blood. He's like, "That's normal, isn't it?"
no, I'm afraid it isn't.
Perhaps you should sit down.
No. What do you need? And he kind of grabs a rag and starts patting
How
his head.
about we'll let you know?
Well, we were in fact looking for some potions, ingredients, making supplies of some kind. Do you happen to have any, if not health potions per se, would you happen to have any crimson root or fire flower?
My boy, you've come to the right place. Sun's Risen has everything you're ever gonna need. And he pulls out a big jar of just fire flower and crimson root, and he has a couple of health potions that he pulls out from behind his counter as well.
Aha! Well, excellent. How much for the... I'm assuming that the supplies to make my own health potions would cost me less than the supplies... than the pre-mixed potions, correct?
Well, they sure would, but might I recommend that you buy the premixed? They're made by the best alchemist in all of Borealis.
Indeed. Well... I believe... What kind of is it just what kind of potions am I looking at? Am I just regular health potions?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 6.
The bottles look very well fashioned. The bottom of the flask where the potions are held is big, round, and bulbous, and it has a small spout on the top of it. They're kind of like they would fit very well in the palm of your hand. So you can kind of assume that they're not just a normal health potion, that they're kind of more strong than a regular or basic health potion.
Okay. Well, I would like to maybe get how many of them am I looking at right now?
There's 4 that he has pulled out.
4. Okay. Well, how much for these 4 are we talking?
For the 4, I would give them away for 120 gold.
Aha. Let's see. And are you sure you're okay? I know you hit your head and there's a lot of blood I saw. Not
Well, I'm very okay.
Right.
Thank you for your concern.
I do have a little bit of divine healing magic that I am versed with if you need it, but if you say that you're okay, then
You're a follower of the divine?
yes,
Indeed.
indeed.
Oh, he kind of rubs his hand together. I'd much love to see your magic. And he kind of sticks his head out expectantly.
I am going to cast you know what? I'm gonna cast yeah, I'm just gonna do lay on hands on him for like 5 points of healing.
Okay. So you reach out your hand, you kind of touch his head where the wound is, and it kind of, as you kind of rub your hand over his head, your hand glows a kind of radiant yellow energy, and as you pull it away, the blood is all gone and the wound is closed, and he looks up at you, like, gives you like a really big grin. He kind of claps his hands. He's like, "Yes, I love religious magic. You don't see it too much anymore." And
It is a shame, indeed.
he looks at you, he says, "Tell you what, those health potions, I'll let them go for 90. 4 for 90. I think that's fair.
90? Right.
Well, if you don't take the deal, I am.
Well, would you care to? What if we went in? I'll take 2, and perhaps Doubler, if you would be interested in 2, you're welcome to as well. I don't want to take all the health potions for myself. Obviously, I was going to distribute.
Yeah, I can give you 45. I'll give you
Right.
50.
Okay. I'll do it. 90 minus
Yes, but yeah.
40. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool.
He slides the health potions to you, and one of them kind of tips over. They kind of tumble around on the countertop as he pushes them really fast and carelessly. He's like, "Well, thank you for doing business. Would you like any ingredients or such? I know you spoke of them."
Actually, I would be interested in some of that as well, I guess for right now, I don't know how much. You know what? I may be back another day. We're gonna be in town for a few days. I don't know what we may encounter between now and then, but before we leave, I will make sure to get some extra ingredients in case I need anything along the road. Not sure how long it's gonna be, but we're about to embark on potentially dangerous journey.
Perfect. Well, I'll be here, of course. Feel free to come to my shop anytime. Morning to sunset.
Right, will do. And I'm gonna hand one of the potions to Doubler, or actually, I guess I'm gonna hand two of them to Doubler, and I'm gonna hold on to the other 2 for now.
Okay.
Yeah, and
put the potions in your inventories.
Like I said, I slid you 50 gold for the 2.
Yeah.
So you made out with an even better deal.
Mhm.
Doorkeeper.
What'd you say?
The doorkeeper.
Oh yes, Moon Elf. What can I do for you? He kind of shakes his head as he says that.
Just kind of interested in seeing if you had any string or rope.
String. Well, we definitely have that. Yes. What are you looking for? String or rope?
Either one.
Okay. He kind of walks around his counter and goes to one of his shelves. He pulls off both a bundle of rope and a spool of string. And he sets them down
I'll
on his
take
counter.
the rope.
You'll take the rope?
Yeah.
Perfect. That'll be 5 gold pieces.
While I have you, do you have any vials?
Vials. Wait, yes, we do.
Just small ones, a couple, 2 perhaps.
Perfect. These don't sell too often, so I have a little bit of a deal going on if you're interested.
What do you have?
I'm doing a 2 for 1, so for 1 gold piece, you'll get 2 vials.
Okay. In that case, make it 4.
Perfect. He kind of slides them over the same way that he did the potions. They kind of tumble a little bit, but you now have those vials. Is there anything else that I can do for you lot? You're muted.
Doubler standing there with his arms crossed, kind of head cocked to the side, and he's like, "Oh, do you have any armor pieces?"
Not here at the general store. You can try stone and clay smithy.
Stone and clay smithy.
It's just on the other side of town. It's a good walk, but you can check there for sure.
Yeah, I'll swing by. Thank you.
Again, is there anything else that I can do for you?
I think you have satisfied my needs for today, but I will be sure to return. Should I need of you again? Quite a fine establishment you have here, sir.
What a perfect. The name's John. Remember that? Sun's
John.
Risen General Store?
John?
John. Correct.
Right. Got it.
So I'm assuming that you guys all walk out of the store?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Pax.
Yeah.
As you approach the council, you walk up to a large double set of big oak doors, the head of a lion shield in the center of it. And as you can try and walk up the stairs, two guards kind of, with their halberds, block your path.
I'm gonna hold up the help wanted sign.
They kind of look at you, they eye you up a little bit more, and then they let you in. And they swing open the big double set of doors as the lion shield in the center kind of splits in half and opens up to a big hallway, a very grand hallway. Lots of decorative pieces in tables and some silver like vases and stuff like that.
Alright.
And at the very end of this hallway, you do see a small council chamber.
Is the door shut to the chambers or is it open?
It's open at this time.
And then I'm just gonna walk right in.
Okay. You walk into a kind of short, fat man with a kind of twirly white mustache, some gray hairs and stuff like that, and he looks up at you.
Is he taller than me?
Hmm?
Is he taller than me?
Yes, he is taller than you.
Okay.
He looks at you and he's like, "Can I help you?"
And I'm gonna hold up the sign again and I'm gonna like point at it and kinda go,
Yes. We have had some trouble somewhere outside the city, but we're definitely looking for some people to go and assist in on this issue. Do you think that you're up to the task?
what exactly is the problem?
We've heard of, how do I say it? It hardly sounds
Thank
believable
you,
to me,
Bubba.
but the dead
Thank
are
you,
walking
Bubba.
through the streets of a small town north of here. We need somebody to go clear it out for us.
Where is it at again?
Just north of here. Probably about if you take the northern bridge, you'd be out of here. I'd say it'd be about a day and a half, or half a day walk.
How much are you paying?
We'd be charging 200 gold.
Pax's eyes go fucking wide. I'll be back.
Perfect.
And
And he goes back to writing in his small notes.
And Pax is gonna turn around. He's gonna walk out, and I'm gonna go through my stuff. Pax is gonna go through his equipment and see what he had.
Cassian, real quick, did you tell Pax about where you guys were heading?
Yeah, I did, because I was like, we're gonna go look around the town and try to get potions.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. Did you tell me where y'all were headed after?
So at this time, it would have taken you less time to go in and talk to that guy than it would have taken to for them to get all the way there and shop. So at this point in time, they're probably just now kind of arriving at the shop.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find them.
Okay. So by the time you walk out and arrive to the group, they're walking out with arms full of potions and some rope and stuff, and Maeve has some vials and such.
I'm gonna walk over. Oi, where were y'all headed after this?
Well, we've got 4 days in town before we need to leave for Winter Gates. So we're not really sure. Why? Did you have something in mind?
Council has a job. Paying gold. Half a day's journey north to clear something out for them.
What kind of something?
More gold, and it can be done in a day. It's hard to turn that down.
That is true.
What's it gonna be? A second griffin?
I don't.
I
think
certainly
even
hope
the
not.
Griffin. See, I more heard the amount of gold that he was going to pay us, but now I'm remembering that there's 3 of you. We'd have to split it 4 ways. Pays about 50 gold each. Assuming all of you come.
Well, if you're offering, then we would be happy to lend a hand. Well,
I'm gonna have to
I would
pick a
anyway.
different voice because I sound too similar to Jeremiah's voice, so I'm gonna have to either work on some sort of fucking accent or something. I'm gonna have to work on an accent.
Dwarves are usually Scottish of some kind, so you could do something with that.
Fuck. Wait. Oh, we got to head north. See,
There you go.
There you go.
got to head north. I forgot how much he was paying. I had 200 gold in my fucking mind went blank.
Hey, listen, Mac. I remember your project. All right, your shield project. All right, you can do
I
this.
remember the fucking shield project, you fucking bastard.
All right. So you guys have rejoined each other. Do you guys are you guys gonna take that job?
I think I would like to anyway.
Sounds like a journey I'm in for.
Okay. You still want to go check out what is it, Stone and Clay?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
As we're walking, I'm just going to lean over to Pax, and I'm going to just hand him one of the 2 health potions that I've got.
Thank you very much for that.
And Hunter, for the sake of game mechanics, what are these? Just health potions, or
I was gonna ask if they were minor, greater,
do
regular.
we need to specify whenever we
No,
tell you that these are the ones
Whenever you use them, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to keep track of that. We'll see what happens.
You know, I once heard of an orc that fucking took bottles of wine and he crushed gold coins and put it inside of it. And then when he drank it, it healed him like a health potion.
Master Dwarf orcs aren't that smart.
Aye, this one was very intelligent.
I forgot about that.
They say the source of his intelligence was from the hat.
I fucking forgot about that. Oh,
Alright,
jeez.
So, as you guys round this final bend around this river area, you guys pull up to a small shop that says Stone and Clay, and it has a big firebrand smithing advertisement on the wall, and on the front of the doors. Oh, motherfucker! I did it.
What did you? Oh, you left. Good job. That's very funny.
So as you guys approach, what was it, Stone and Clay, you guys see a big closed sign on the exterior of the door.
Well, what
Is
the
it Sunday?
hell?
It is not
Sunday?
Sunday.
It is not Sunday. Okay.
Can I wanna... Who... Do I see any mercenaries, guards, fighters, or anyone carrying a weapon other than a dagger within eyesight?
You would have seen guards, yeah.
I'm just waving my hand in the air and call for one of them. So, where can I find arms and armor in these parts? And why is the store closed?
Doors have been closed for a while. Protesters, most likely.
Fucking hippies.
Fucking hippies, there, right?
As far as I know, this is the best place to get arms and armor. Hopefully it'll reopen soon. My sword's been needing sharpening for a couple days now. Boss, he kind of sits there and thinks for a second. There is Copperland. Copperland, they're not quite Stone and Clay, but if you're looking to spend very little for something that will protect you very little, Copperland is the place to go.
Well, where can I find this place?
Copperland is actually going to be near the north exit gate, on the west side of town, very north of here.
Turn to the party. Well, isn't that convenient? Shall we be off?
It seems we shall.
And Pax, is it? What is the job exactly? North something?
Give me a refresher, Hunter.
Make a history.
Would he not still have the paper in his hands?
He was not getting any written order or notes.
Oh, that's true.
It's all
You
word
brought-
of mouth.
All
I'm
it says
gonna
is
need-
help wanted. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna need Hunter to give me a refresher there.
Make a history check.
Alright, just so you know that if I don't pass this history check, I'm gonna fucking barge back into the council chambers. Fucking making things difficult for me.
Okay,
23, thank God.
you would remember that it is a small town at the very north end of the capital of the island. To exit, you would have to exit out of. Let's see.
I'm not gonna waste this history check either. What exactly did he say we were clearing out?
You would remember that it is undead.
Ah,
Undead, you say? And I turn to Cassius, and I'm like, you'll have fun.
Yes,
Okay.
undead, definitely unnatural. We'll have to dispatch them for sure.
So you guys would also know at this. Well, no, you wouldn't. He did tell you, Pax, that you need to exit out of the northern exit. There's only one northern exit, which you know of, which is Fort North, on the east side of town.
Fort North, going north to a town to kill undead. Correct?
Seems legit.
Well, north it is.
No, I was talking to Hunter.
What about what?
So,
What were you
history
saying?
check recap. Taking the northern exit of the town to go to a town north of Borealis to clear out undead.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, what was your question to me? Not Hunter, Jeremiah.
I didn't have a question.
Ah.
Did I miss something?
Well,
Did
why
I,
the
did
fuck did we go down that road? Asking all these fucking questions.
I don't know what's happening anymore. I zoned out.
Me neither, we're completely off fucking track.
Double's just gonna start walking
Yeah,
north.
we're gonna start walking towards the northern gate.
Okay. You guys walk out this way, and you guys go to Fort North. They let you out with no kind of any issues. Oh. Okay. So you guys are here at Fort North. Did I put you guys on the right map? I did not.
Fort-
You guys are up here at Fort North.
Fort North is
He put us
just-
on the DM map.
Fort North is only the exit, right?
So there's 3 exits from the capital itself. There's Fort North, Fort Morval, and one more.
Hello?
Is anyone gonna do anything?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're,
it's
we're
just
heading
stay
towards
down.
the north.
Okay.
Yeah, we are moving north.
We're heading
Alright.
towards the place wherever it was described.
So you guys follow the main road north until you finally pull up to a
Okay.
small village with a sign hanging on the road sign that says Cannonbury on it. And you guys notice in the sky above you guys as you get closer to Cannonbury, as like the sky just starts to get darker. It's not getting dark in the evening or anything like that, but the sky is dark with clouds and just you guys feel like there might be a storm coming.
Interesting.
And you guys pull up to Fort North or Cannonberry, and as you guys approach, you see a large kind of cathedral style building, overlooking the entirety of the village. But you guys hear the moans of the dead before you get close enough to smell them. You guys can hear them from pretty far off. Why can I not move you guys? Fucking. Why the fuck? Alright. And you guys would be approaching from down here, so if you want to drag your token down here.
Down here? Okay.
Oh, this fucking big map.
Yeah, it is.
Did you mean for Pax to find the help wanted sign to try to get gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Because nobody told me that. I completely. It's like, you know what? I'm not just gonna fucking kick rocks for 2 days. I need gold.
One day.
Ah.
You would know that if you responded to my messaging, but okay. Yeah, either way.
I have work to do.
Alright, let's continue.
Alright. So while you guys approach, you guys hear the moans of the dead and everything, but then you guys hear two screams, one man, one woman, coming from somewhere in the village.
Okay. Can we kind of tell where? Coming
Somewhere
from?
in the center of the village that you can, from what you hear. So not anywhere close to you guys, but you know that it's
Okay.
coming from somewhere up the road a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Have I been to this village before? Would I recognize it?
No.
Are we in initiative right now?
Good point.
Or
Yes.
are we? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let me pull that up.
Well, we know we're
And
approaching.
roll initiative.
I say we're very aware that we're approaching.
We're very
this
aware that
fight.
we're approaching a fight. I just
we
wanted
can
to clarify
hear-
that.
Right.
Hear
you
the
lot.
moans, and
Yeah,
they're not.
undead.
Ah.
Hold on. I have to clear
They're
my.
not by Scanlan, so
You're gonna have to reroll.
I'm okay with that.
You're gonna have to reroll. How do I delete things off the initiative order again?
You delete them.
It's not working.
It
Clear
is
the
saying
initiative
my
order.
token was
Okay, there we go.
valid.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Bruh.
That's
Bruh,
much better. All right.
bruh, I rolled a 17 and then
I rolled a 23.
was that a DM
I rolled a
mistake or is
4
that a
and then
player
it-
mistake?
I
was a
had I
DM
had
mistake.
clicked on my token.
That was a DM mistake issue
I
situation
want to roll
thing.
again. Let me roll again. Let me roll again.
it only counts for the first.
Take me out of
Round.
initiative, Hunter, and then let me roll again.
All right, roll again.
Good roll. Good roll.
All right. Oh, damn
Good
it.
job.
buddy.
Good job, Mac.
I feel like Hunter knew that shit was gonna happen too.
All right.
Like, you're full again.
So,
That's funny.
up first are these zombie type creatures. They're just kind of walking around, moaning. Still, they haven't noticed you guys quite yet. Okay. Up next is gonna be Doubler. What would you like to do?
Your initiative
I am
order is all
going-
kinds of. Or oh no, what's happening? Wait, no.
Because Mac fucked it up.
Yeah, Mac fucked it up a little bit. Okay, so
Cassian.
me. Okay.
Doubler is going to.
You're not up. It's Cassian.
It's Cassian.
Just kidding.
It's okay. So I'm gonna draw my sword and I'm gonna start making my way here. Having heard the scream, I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to dash, and I'm just gonna try to get there as fast as I can. Why is
All right,
oh I know why. Okay.
As you do that,
the grid's fucked up.
what?
Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about it. It's my fuck up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the one who did that.
As you sprint into battle, they turn after hearing your heavy-cladded armor just like clinking as you run up the road, and the ghouls kind of slowly like, and they turn their head and look at you.
Great.
All right.
All
Do you want to do
right.
anything? It's your bonus action.
Say some paladin shit.
Let's see.
Oh, smack me.
Hmm. This is, yeah. I am going to, I'm just going to, with one, with my shield hand for a second, just grab my, holy symbol around my neck, and I'm just gonna kind of, this is more for flavor, but I'm going to kind of, just pray to my deity for a minute of, that I'm going to be able to dispel these foul beasts, unholy beasts.
Okay. Roll me a d20 real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What was the laugh about? Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
Great.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So you feel that after doing this, you feel that your deity has heard you, and that he is with you in this battle.
Okay, cool.
All right, doubler.
Doubler is, so first and foremost, is stealth a bonus or an action?
For you, it's
To crouch.
in combat, it's an action.
Okay.
I believe
In
it's
which
something that can be
case-
picked up down the road as a rogue, but I don't know what kind of rogue you're doing, so.
Well, yeah, it's a different thing, but I'll see about looking into stuff like that for you.
I'm gonna dash to here.
Okay.
And then that will conclude my turn.
That's it. Okay.
Actually,
Maeve.
yeah,
Um,
that concludes. I actually regret my movement, but but yeah, that's fine.
Maeve.
Okay. Give some inspiration. First things first. I'll let everybody know that they get to turn in yet another task that we have taken on and enjoy a drink shortly after. And then I am going to.
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so only doubler and pact get the inspiration.
Okay.
Cassian's too far away.
Cassian. And then, let me see. Oh, what the fuck just happened? What's this? So they're like.
Okay, I'm gonna start this session.
There we go.
He just started a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard him. But
From now on, time.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll bring right here.
Back here would be 30.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go all the way.
Okay.
And that should make them about this far. I'm gonna cast our fairy fire for sure.
Very far. Where do
And
you
then
want
that'll end my turn. Right. I'm gonna cast it right over here. Oh, sorry, I have the measurement on. I'm trying to click it. It's not clicking. Right here.
it? 60 feet. Go ahead, do it. You're gonna cast it on you?
No.
You're pinging right in front of you, like here? Okay.
No, I meant them.
Okay.
it.
All right, so that entire area you dash
I
forward.
don't
and-
know why I cast
Yeah.
it. Texas.
But everything in this area is now slightly glowing with fairy fire.
Concentration.
Okay. Is that your turn? You're done?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Nice. Far as okay. So, Cassian, in front of you, a giant, well, I don't even know what I want to say. Fucking, that threw me off. You're gonna hear the wail of a ghost kind of moving towards you as it flies above your head and lands right in front of you. Slightly. And it's just gonna stay there. Pax. What are you doing? Hello, we were doing magical. Does that costs a point, right? It's gotta count. I can't hear you if you're talking, Pax.
I said I was gonna bring this up before.
Yeah,
this is.
It's gonna cast a point, or it's cost a point for you, because there's no reason that should be like that. Third level when you hit an aberration, fiend, or monstrosity, or undead with a weapon attack. Yeah, okay.
Then why the fuck is it written like that though? It doesn't say it costs a point.
Well, it costs a point.
Because the DM wrote it and he forgot to put that in.
Yeah.
All right, we're just doing shit on the fly. All right.
Well, this is why I said, hey, let me catch you real quick. But
You didn't even know about that to begin with.
Well, I wanted to go over your shit, but okay. Go ahead. So it costs a point. It will be, I'm gonna guess, go and throw a minute out there, so 10 turns. Okay?
Nah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm going to cast. Cantrip. Where the fuck are you? Oh, here we go.
Okay, firebolt at which target?
This one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me make sure something. Okay. So you reach out your hand real quick and you fire a blast of fire that kind of arcs through the air and hits this target. And you watch as it explodes on the target and the target stops in its tracks, the ghost. But you see the fire kind of just dissipate around it.
What now?
You hit the ghost, square in the chest, and it looks like it hurt, but you watch the fire just kind of go around it and not really burn it at all or do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Cassian. Once again, Cassian, all the ghouls kind of turn and look at you, and they begin marching towards you in a slow, kind of like, zombie-like manner. They're all kind of growling at you.
I'll grab a drink. My AC 16.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was reading really, really intently. What was happening?
The zombies all turn and they look at you, and
Okay,
one's
cool.
gonna get up right next to you, and he's gonna take a swipe with his hand right at you. It does a 9 hit.
9 does not hit. By the way, we can see that.
Oh, I forgot I gotta do this every fucking time I make a new character.
This guy.
Fucking hate this
Listen,
shit.
I
so
asked you and you said,
fucking
no, I don't
much.
want to whisper rolls.
Why would I ever say that, Jeremiah?
Because I don't know. I didn't understand it either.
Yeah, you're fucking... Yeah, okay. Alright, so as he reaches back to swipe, he kind of does it really slow and it hits your armor, but it just bounces off. He looks a little too weak to break your armor.
Okay.
It's now your turn.
It is now my turn. I am going to let me check something really quick. So that's, yeah. How many of those do I have now? Okay. Cool. Okay, I am going to go ahead and take a... Don't want to do... Not this early. I'm just going to take a strike at this guy right in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Where'd my shit go? Okay, 15.
Just a normal roll?
Yeah.
Or what was this? Okay. So you bring your great sword or your long sword above your head and you slash straight down and it kind of arcs straight through and it slashes the ghoul in half as he kind of like stands there still looking at you, and as he falls over, his torso falls over his legs onto the ground and he lets out a final like...
Okay. Cool.
Right.
I'm going to hold on. Yeah, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna stay put, hold my ground for the next, ready for the next one. It's gonna be my turn.
Doubler.
Doubler is going to use my home movement, and I'm just going to move up to here. And then I'm going to make an attack with my bow at whatever this target is. What does this target look like to me?
It's kind of it's blue, it's floating, and it's kind of like transparent as you look at it. It appears to be what could be a woman.
Yeah.
Floating above the ground.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna make a ranged attack at this target here. At the distance of 30 feet, which is not bad. I wish my shit would like respawn. That'd be cool. Boo-wop.
Okay. You draw your bow and you let loose an arrow, and as you do it, it kind of like hits the target, but it passes straight through.
Ah, fuck! I thought that would happen.
It does look like it did something, but it did pass through kind of seamlessly.
Okay. Then I'm actually going to switch targets and spend a confidence point to make the same attack at this target.
Which target?
Here.
Okay. Okay. You pull back your bow and you let loose an arrow, and it kind of arcs through the sky, and it catches this zombie-like creature straight in the eye, and it falls back onto the ground dead.
Let's go. And with that, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Maeve and Pax make a perception check. Pax.
He said, I gotta go do some shit that's not that important. My armor class is 16.
Cool.
I
Alright,
think
well,
he's getting a
Maeve,
beer.
you notice, you kind of hear some banging from the house coming from behind you. And all of a sudden the door goes, crashes down as some zombie-like creatures start pouring out into the street behind y'all.
Well, that's not good.
I mean, it's what we just talked about. What in the heck? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so this would say if it happens at a higher level.
Alright, I'm back. Where the fuck did those things come from?
Literally 5 seconds ago. That's where.
Oh, god damn it.
Bloop.
Okay. Constitution save.
Hey Pax, how's your constitution?
I think my constitution's okay.
Yeah. You're gonna make a Constitution save. Okay. So Maeve, you sit there and incant a few words real quick. Speak the spell, and all of a sudden, from the ground in front of you, the ground kind of goes boom as a huge thunder wave erupts in front of you. It catches Pax and two of the ghouls as they fly back 10 feet. One of them flying back inside the house, one of them hitting the house, and then falling down on this bench. Pax, you take the brunt of the damage, hit the wall, and fall straight down right there. You are now prone. And you take 8 thunder damage.
What's wrong with you, you fucking twink?
Like I can't heal you in 2 seconds. Hi. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast this at a level 2 because I feel bad. That will be for a Gorfang.
9.
Ooh.
And then I will end my turn.
Don't expect me to suck your dick for healing me. You fucking did the damage in the first
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. Go get a drink. We got business to do.
Alright, it is now the ghost's turn. Cassian, Ghost is gonna look at you, and it's gonna fly to... Actually, it's gonna get right up on you. Cassian, make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 5. Man, I rolled really low. Okay.
Okay, Pax, you look as this ghost comes right up to you. It's still flying. It's kind of like turns horizontal, looks you right in the eyes, and you feel your kind of what's that word? Fucking. You feel like something's very wrong. and then all of a sudden you feel like you've lost control of your arms, your legs, everything about you. You're still inside your head, but you are no longer in control of your body.
Oh, fuck.
Would you say that I'm paralyzed?
No.
I'm
Wrong
not in
word.
control of my body.
Yes.
Okay.
Pax, it is your turn.
All right. Question.
Hmm.
I don't know how much you're gonna fucking cuck me. The hunter of the unnatural. So not only is it not a passive, but I have to spend a point on it. But is it an action to cast it?
It's a bonus action to cast it, and it lasts for 10 turns.
All right. I am gonna go ahead and cast it. So
You didn't you already cast it?
no, I didn't
Okay.
cast it.
Okay.
So I am gonna cast it.
All right.
I'm going to stand up.
That's half your movement.
I'm going to move here.
Okay. Roll me a d4. Okay.
Fuck. All right.
So you bring your battle axe up above your head and you bring it back down to slash. And as you do it, your blade kind of grows a yellow energy. And as you hit it, you feel your axe embed itself deep into the creature's shoulders, sinking all the way down to where the middle of his sternum would be. And like your axe glows a brighter yellow as it starts to burn and burn and burn, and then all of a sudden, the zombie explodes into dust in front of you.
Oh shit. All right.
You used all your movement. That's your action, your bonus action. Are you done?
Yep.
All right. Okay. This ghoul is going to move towards you, Cassian. You can see it through your eyes, but you can't seem to raise your arm above your head to swing at it as it passes you by and goes straight to Doubler. And Doubler, because you're in the fairy fire, you're going to take an attack with advantage. The zombie's going to lunge at you with his teeth, try to bite you. Does a 21 hit?
21 do be hitting.
Okay. You're going to take 9 points of piercing damage as it latches onto your arm. And you're also going to take 1 point of necrotic damage for the next 3 turns.
Alright.
Right. And this one's going to come out of the door and lunge at you, Pax. He's going to swipe at you with his kind of decaying arm as he reaches above his head and brings it back down. Does a 24 hit?
No.
Natural 20. And as he brings it back down, you're not quite paying attention after watching the one in front of you turn completely into dust. As he catches you in the side of the neck with his scratch, and then scratches you, taking 11 points of slashing damage.
Fucking hell.
And make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You feel like something should be happening as the wound kind of starts to, you can feel it kind of throb, but your strength and your willpower keeps you from falling to the ground.
Oh shit. All right.
And this one's gonna move forward, stepping over the ashes of his dead, undead friend, and he's going to lunge at you, try to make a bite at you. And he's going to lunge at you, snap in the air, and then you're gonna kind of bat him in the side of the head with the side of your axe. Alright.
What roll a nat 1 and a nat 20?
Yeah. Cassian,
Yeah.
you look at this ghoul as kind of pass you by, and you turn and you look at Doubler, and you feel as though your will's not your own anymore. And Doubler, you see Cassian staring at you, kind of with a fiery, angry eyes. As you see his sword start to glow yellow as he lunges at you to try and hit you with his long sword. And you are in the fairy fire, so you will take that with that attack will be made with advantage. Sorry, I forgot to click advantage.
Oh,
Alright,
good,
does
it's
a 14 hit?
anyway.
It does not hit.
Alright. You see this attack coming at you, and he kind of growls as he swings his sword over his head, and it sinks into the dirt, and he kind of quickly looks back at you like he's angry that he missed that attack as you dodged to the side. And now you're just looking at an angry Cassian, and you're not quite sure why. Doubler, it is now your turn. Cassian, my bad. I need you to make me another charisma saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Okay. You feel as though your will is still not your own. Okay, Doubler, now you can go.
Great.
I would like to. Thought I had a fucking. I'm just gonna take a swing with my two-handed sword. What happened to that ghoul?
What ghoul? The one in front of you?
I mean the
ghost?
spirit.
Oh, you don't know.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. All right. Well, then I'm gonna make a swing at homeboy here at this ghoul in front of me.
Mhm.
Oof. Does a nat 1 hit?
So you bring your sword up, and you bring it back around in a slashing motion with your two hands. And as you do so, the ghoul kind of moves in an awkward way, kind of tilting his head down where you were aiming. And it comes back around and hits Cassian right in the chest as he kind of falls down after being hit by you. Cassian takes 6 slashing damage. Anything else for your turn?
I did give everybody inspiration except for
Cassian, yeah.
Cassian. So
You, Pact, and Doubler have inspiration die.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a confidence point to make a second attack at the same ghoul.
Mhm. Okay. Soon after you hit Cassian, you rear your sword back and you lunge and stab it straight into the ghoul's head chest. And it kind of sits there and growls at you, still snapping at you as your sword has been sinking into his chest. And with that, you kind of put the sword behind you over your shoulder and you rip up in a slashing motion, cutting straight through the head of the ghoul as it falls dead.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, you said hit Cassian and made him fall down. Is he prone at the moment?
No, he's meant like he's been slashed. He's kind of just like
I got you.
standing there, but he's hurt from the
Then
slash.
that will end my turn.
Oh my god.
Okay. Maeve,
Actually,
what's up?
I'm gonna step to the side out of the fairy fire.
Smart.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, Maeve, you're up.
Okay, how are my teammates?
You
How are
guys
my
grab
teammates
yourself.
looking?
Well, you see Cassian with a gash in his chest now, but you also see he's looking weird and trying to fight Doubler.
Oh.
Axe has a big gash in the side of his neck.
Where is? Yeah, I'm gonna turn concentration off on the fairy fire, and then
Okay, so you're not concentrating on fairy fire anymore?
no. Is it an action to use like? I know it's an action to use a rapier, but is it like an action to hold it?
What do you mean?
Because I didn't say, all right, I'm gonna have my
to draw it.
like to pull it.
No. You don't have to do anything like that. It's just you have it. Any like equipped weaponry that you might have is already equipped. It doesn't cost an action. If you had to go into your pack to get something, then it would be an action.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use my short bow instead. How do I cast that? I try to click on it, but it.
Your bow?
Yeah.
Go up. Click short bow.
Pressing the wrong thing. And I'm gonna shoot at this one right here. My measurement's on, sorry.
Okay,
This one right here.
You draw your short bow, and you let loose an arrow as it flies through the air. You watch as you just barely miss, as it kind of connect. You miss your target, but you hit him in the side of the face as it rips off half of his face, pulling the skin off with him. And now it's just a skull of an undead. And he kind of turns and looks at you and goes, and starts walking towards you.
And then just gonna do a regular healing word as my bonus action, level 1, for pack. And then that will end my turn.
Okay, you say some words of encouragement as the air kind of starts to turn warm and melodious towards Pax, and you see as the wound kind of starts to close up on his neck. Pax, you regain 8. Alright, is that your turn, Gabe?
Yes, that'll end my turn.
Okay.
You wanna stand outside for the guy named me or me?
Pax, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to hold on. How do I make shapes?
With the ruler,
Yeah.
you click measure, click it again until you see like a menu open up, and there should be like a shape menu where it says line. You can change it to those shapes.
Alright, Paxton is going to move here,
Okay, hold there.
and then he's going to
As you turn and move, both of the zombie-like creatures are gonna reach out and try and slash you, trying to keep you from getting away. They did not.
Okay.
Brandon. Hold on. Does the 21 hit?
No.
Okay. So as you slash, or as the ghoul slashes at you, he kind of catches you in the arm and turns you on your side as you try and limp, or kind of like glide past him. And the other one reaches out to grab you, but it comes right behind you as you just turn to try and slide past him. You take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right.
Hunter, you want some cookies?
No, I'm good, thank you. Pax?
Yup. Burning
What else you do?
hands. and
Burning
then-
hands. Okay. You see. What is that? What is the save? Yeah, that's another reason I need to get with you at some point. I need to do that too. 2-foot cone. Dex saving throw. Okay. So as you rear back your hand, it starts to ignite all the way up to the elbow. And you reach your hand out as a wall of flames kind of starts to engulf the ghouls in front of you. The flames kind of hit the wall of the one to your left, but The one to your right is completely engulfed in flames at this point. He screams and howling like pain, and he watches he just like starts to burn until he can't stand anymore because his legs are so mush, and he falls to the ground.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. This ghoul is gonna step out and step towards you, and he's gonna lunge out to bite you. 15.
Does not hit.
All right, and as you do so, he snaps at your head, trying to get a bite out of your big dwarf nose. But immediately you bring your battle axe between your face and his face, and he's just snapping at the edges of your battle axe, trying to like gnaw his way past the axe itself. Let's see. And these guys are gonna start doing this. Okay. Doubler, you still looking back at Cassian. You look as his face is just still enraged as he rears back his sword as it starts to burn. This fire starts to engulf his blade, and he's going to make an attack against you. 18 to hit.
An 18 do hit, but I'm going to spend a confidence point to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
I still don't know how that works exactly. I think you need to do that before, like it lasts your turn. Like you have to do it on your turn. I think.
Yeah, that would be on your turn, and it would
Yeah, it's not much of
it
a
would
fight.
last until your next turn.
Yes. So you don't get the dodge this time.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
What you're thinking of is
Then-
uncanny dodge.
yeah,
I was wondering.
you don't have a reaction dodge.
What?
So
That's not what I didn't mean to do that.
Cassian, from behind his shield raised, he swings his sword in an upward arcing motion. As it burns through the air, you can feel the heat getting close to you. As he connects with the side of your chest and rips back, pulling a big chunk of flesh with it, and you feel, blood start to trickle down the inside of your gambeson. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You feel as though the fire kind of was cooled before it could hit your body, and you don't take any fire damage. Doubler. Oh, and Cassian, charisma saving throw.
How much damage do I take?
Okay. You take 6 slashing damage. Sorry, I had radiant tick still. Cassian, you try and you're fighting inside your head. You can feel it. There's something else there with you, but it's just every time you say "get out of my head," it just looks back at you inside and says "no." Doubler, it is now your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You have to forgive him. He's munching down on hot chocolate chip cookies.
I'm just gonna grapple Cassian.
Okay. Make me make me an athletics check.
Boo up.
Okay. So, you lunge out to grab Cassian, you latch onto his body, but you feel him as his arms are bound by your arm. He rips his arms out into almost like they're wings, and knocks you down on the ground. And you are now prone, standing at the feet of Cassian.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, Maeve.
Okay.
Oh, and make sure that you need to take a necrotic point of damage. Necrotic damage from your bite.
I got bit.
Not you, him.
Oh, I was like, I do not remember me getting bit.
Sorry.
I don't know what happened to me. To this dude right here, right in the face. I
Okay.
hit him right in the face. And then
So let's AC.
I can.
You pull your rapier out and you lunge at him. But as you do so, it sinks into the side of his shoulder, and he turns to you and he looks at you and he goes, "Argh," and starts snapping at you, as it looks like you didn't have much effect left.
Okay. And then that will cast some healing word. Emmerich is prone, correct? He's not like
He is prone.
okay. Emmerich, what is your health looking like? How are you looking?
He's not Emmerich.
Looking pretty
Not
beat
Emmerich.
up.
He's a doubler.
Pretty fucked up.
He's not Emmerich. I'm going to cast Healing Word at a level 2.
Okay. So as your sword is stuck inside this ghoul, you reach your hand out as you kind of whispers a song,
The Emmerich.
melodious song towards Emmerich.
The doubler.
Doubler. Yeah, you're throwing me off now. And the music kind of, he hears it and feels a little bit better, feeling that chunk of flesh that he just had ripped out by Cassian kind of close up and seal. Is that your turn?
That will end my turn.
Okay.
How
Packed.
much do I heal for?
You heal for 10.
Oh, it just showed me. Okay.
Yeah.
Money. Please kill that thing. It's been snapping at me.
That's the plan.
Okay. Pax, you bring your battle axe up and you swing it in a wide arcing motion. And as you do so, it begins to glow, but it doesn't even matter because by the time the axe connected with his neck, you've cleaved the zombie's head straight off as it kind of tumbles off to the side and splatters against the wall of the house.
Alright. Fuck yeah. Alright. And then I'm gonna run this way.
Okay.
So, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, noticing you, this ghoul is going to start turning towards you. And they're going to start walking towards you guys. Cassian. He's going to look back up at Doubler. And he's going to... You're going to watch... Doubler, you're going to watch Cassian's blade start to roar a bright blue as the electricity starts running up the blade. He swings his sword. Does a 12 hit you?
Does not.
Okay. He swings his sword and you're way too quick though because you dodged out of the way as the sword sliced up in the air. All right. Cassian, his turn. Make a charisma saving throw. Okay.
14.
Cassian, at this point, you've regained your will as you're like, I'm not going to hurt my friends anymore. And finally, your head begins to clear, and out of you, a violent explosion of blue energy passes by. As what has invaded your mind flies out of your back, and falls and begins flying into the air.
Great.
Hold on. Alright, Doubler, it is now your turn.
I'm going to... piecing 2 and 2 together, I mean, I know what happened. I'm gonna step to the side here. And I'm gonna make a short bow attack.
Okay.
At said thing.
Okay,
Do a 25 hit.
you draw your short bow, and you let loose an arrow as it flies, and it hits the spirit right in the face, and you can see the spirit kind of wince from the pain, but the arrow flies right through its head anyways.
And that'll end my turn. Yeah, that'll end my turn there.
All right, Maeve.
I am going to. What makes this have 60 feet of movement, or is I'm having pregnancy brain? Okay, so 30 feet is your regular movement, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why
As
would
an action, you can dash for 60.
Okay. But I'm just gonna do my whole movement and move to right here, and then I will also take a. I'm pressing it right now.
At what?
Not this person right here.
Which one? Spirit. Okay.
Let me move my. I moved my person first. Like I ran up there.
Okay. So as you're running at this flying spirit, you loose an arrow into the air, and it flies, and it hits the spirit in the chest, and it winces for more pain, begins to let out a howling banshee scream at you, and you can tell that. But the arrow still flies straight through it. Is there anything else you want to do?
Castian, how are you feeling? How are you looking?
You see me you look over at me, and I look a little shaken up, but other than that, you can just see the one gash that I have.
And then that went my turn.
Okay. You guys have just heard the banshee howl out in pain as it flies forward straight to this point here. And I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
A good sword is a banshee.
Not a banshee, I'm just describing the scream. It's banshee-like.
I'd like to use my inspiration die.
Oh, as well.
Roll a d4 if you'd like to roll your inspiration. Cassian, you don't have an inspiration die.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
Okay. So let me do some math real quick. So Pax, you rolled an 8 with that +1. Maeve, you got a 24, which is crazy.
Dollar for a dollar.
Doubler, you... Okay. So Maeve and Doubler, you both make the save. Cassian and Pax, you guys watch as this spirit creature has flown over your heads, releasing a horrible image into your minds of this woman who's just flying over. Her skin's all melted looking and everything. And you guys are filled with unbearable dread and fear. And you guys are now frightened.
Great.
Okay. Pax?
Frightened means I can only do what?
Frightened is basically where you can't move towards the target or make an attack against that target. So you can't move in the direction of the target, so you couldn't move this way if you wanted to. You can only move away from the creature, and you can't make any attacks against it.
That's my turn.
You're gonna stay there?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. The moan of the zombies is getting louder as they begin to turn down this corridor where you guys are at. Cassian, is now your turn.
Let's see here. So I have some fright into this thing. So, I can't attack it, but I can attack the fuckers behind it. So I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna try to not focus on the ghost, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the zombie on the left.
Okay. 30 save. Okay. Cassian, the fear leaves your body for a moment as you kind of lift your sword into the air, pointing at the sky, and you bring it down as a bolt of just fire, radiant energy comes down and strikes the zombie down. And you watch it as it crumbles into dust on the ground.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Doubler.
Doubler is going to make an attack with his short bow on this target, 15 feet away.
Okay.
With a short bow.
All right, Doubler. You draw your bow back and you loose an arrow, and it arcs through the sky, smacks this zombie straight in the neck as it kind of turns, and his head is just kind of dangling there as he continues to walk towards you.
And that will. I'm gonna use 15 feet of movement, and I'm gonna move back. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move to here with 25 feet.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Maeve, you're up.
Be muted.
Go ahead and inspire everybody once again. Use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Let them know that fight's almost over. And then I would like to step aside. Let me zoom in right here. Step aside. Right here. Maybe even right here. And do another attack at that. I'm gonna use my sword or use my bow and try to hit her where it hurts. Try to
Okay.
hurt her.
You step to the side at just behind Cassian. You loose an arrow as you're moving, and it flies through the air and it hits the spirit right in the chest. But this time the arrow doesn't pass through; it just kind of sits in her stomach, and she kind of wails once again like a horrifying scream. Is that your turn? You've got 20 feet of movement left. You've used your action and your bonus action.
I thought it was my turn.
Okay. Cassian, you're gonna watch as this horrifying creature flies down to you, and it reaches out a finger, reaching out to touch you. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. In your frightened state, you kind of rear back from the finger as it reaches out to touch you, and you can feel the cold and the death radiating off the finger as it reaches out. Pax, make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Pax, you kind of come to your senses for a second as you feel the fear has left your body. What would you like to do with your turn?
Pack.
Fucking mic is moving.
Okay. So you reach out your hand and you launch a firebolt through the air. And as it flies, it connects with the spirit, and it hits her in the side of the head. And she kind of turns at you and makes a chittering noise. And looks at you as you see the fire has engulfed her head now.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. So this zombie creature walks up to Pax and he lunges out to bite you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. As your hand was stuck out casting the fireball, it latches onto your forearm, biting in, sinking its teeth all the way in. As you take 12 piercing damage, and you feel as though the infection has begun to spread in your arm, and you're going to take 2 points of necrotic damage for the next 3 turns.
Oh, fuck.
Cassian, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 21.
You feel the fear leave your body. What would you like to do with your turn?
Let's see, how many spell slots did you use? Okay.
More than I actually put down. I know I used
What did you
3.
use? You used 3 of my spell slots?
Yeah, I used Radiant, or your Divine Smite. I used your Searing Smite, and then no, just 2, because you missed the Thundering Smite.
Okay. So, okay, cool. Let's see, I don't think it's worth doing that right now. Alright, I'm mad at this thing now. I'm kind of getting like, this is not okay. You can't just hijack my body like that, you undead, unholy filth. And so we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to Divine Smite this motherfucker.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Okay. This ghost reaching out to touch you, bring your sword up around, and you slash at its arm that's been reaching out to touch you. But your sword kind of just goes right underneath its arm, and ghost just kind of stares at you deeply into your eyes. You still have a bonus?
No, I don't.
Yeah. You're right. You still have your movement.
Oh. Fucking hate this thing.
Wait, what's your AC? Hold on.
18.
Okay, you need to raise it to 19 because I forgot to add your shield.
Oh.
I just realized that.
Um.
Your shield is +1 AC.
Okay, I'll think about that, and I'll make sure that it's set up correctly in between turns. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, doubler.
The blur does not have a clear shot. So
You would, just because it's kind of flying. It's kind of horizontal over the top of Cassian right now.
okay. This is a shot I can make there.
Certainly try.
I'm actually gonna move 5 feet to get a clearer shot. And I'm gonna take it at this ghoul here.
Okay.
Do a 20. Dude, what is up with my attack rolls tonight?
I don't know. You step back very quickly, and as you're stepping back, you release an arrow that you pulled very quickly from your quiver. As you notch the arrow, it flies through the air and catches the zombie right in the side of the head as it falls dead right in front of Pax.
And I would like to move. Actually, yeah, see? I'm gonna move 5 feet up and expend another confidence point to take a range shot at 15 feet with L short bow again. Do a 22 hit.
Hold on.
Bro, ain't nothing getting away from my bow tonight, son.
No. You firing at the spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the damage? Let's see. 7. Okay. Alright. You loose an arrow up in the sky once again, and it catches this spirit right in the chest, and it kind of sits there, and its kind of hands kind of close over its body as it kind of his whole body kind of contorts and starts to, the spirit screams and howls as it explodes into this big dust pile in the air as it trickles down on top of Cassian.
Do my arrows all just like fall to the ground? Or no, they've flown straight through it, huh?
So some of them have, some of them haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I still have 15 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna move up an additional 10 feet. As a bonus, can I recover my arrows from this goal and like maybe 2 off of this one? I know I hit this guy twice and then.
Say, how did you do it with Ithral, Jeremiah? He was the only one that used a bow.
I believe recovery of arrows would be an action, or usually it happened after combat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use the rest of my 5 feet and just move up to here then.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Maeve?
Maeve is muted.
Yes, I'm gonna use my movement and go right. Here. Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna say at this point we're kind of out of initiative order. That last ghoul that you guys can see is sitting there just banging on the doors of this temple-like building.
With the one to the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
In which case, I do want
I'm gonna actually delete him because I forgot all about him.
to drop this guy.
Yep.
He's still
So
muted.
go ahead and roll me an investigation check. And you're muted, by the way.
You did hear me though.
Yeah, I heard you.
Instigation.
Okay. How many arrows did you start the encounter with?
22.
Alright. How many do you have now?
17.
Okay, you recover all your arrows. No problem.
I'm gonna look over to Doubler and be like, "Sorry, man, I didn't mean to hit you. I don't know what happened. It just took control of me."
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah. Undead filth. Anyway, there were some screams coming from somewhere up here. Let's see what we can find.
At this
I'm-
point, you would have heard the screams again, and you can tell that it's coming
Okay.
from inside the temple.
Great.
Dead ahead.
I didn't lose not 1 point of health that whole fight.
I'm gonna head that direction.
Alright, and once you guys all kind of get up to the door, you guys will be back in initiative. So what's the kind of order that you guys are wanting to go in?
I gotta roll again.
No, you guys, I'm gonna use the same initiative. I just wanted to make that a little faster.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go ahead and use this right here. Oh, sorry, I thought it was on core. I'm not. I mean, so. This person right here.
Is that guy still
Yeah.
there, Hunter?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And now he's laughing his ass off.
Okay. You kind of say this hilarious joke that you think is so funny, but the ghoul kind of sits there. He hears you. He kind of turns his head like, starts walking towards Cassian, who's right in front of him.
It's safe to say that we can one-shot these guys, right?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna cut him down really quick.
You can try. Okay, you cut him down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unamused, I cut him down and storm into the temple.
All right. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Brandon? You're still muted.
Doubler is going to stay outside, just outside the door.
Okay, Pax.
I'm keeping watch.
Is this a well?
Yes.
Is
Looks like a
anybody
manhole.
looking down the well?
Nobody has gone down the well. What are you
I'm
trying to
gonna
do?
go down the well. I'm gonna look down it and see if I
Okay.
can see anything.
Make an investigation check. Okay, it's a well. It's dark and there's water at the bottom.
Okay. So we're supposed to clear this town out of the undead, so we're gonna start peeking in like windows in these
Okay.
houses to see if I see any more undead.
Double's actually gonna accompany him
Um,
wherever he goes. I'm
It's
just
gonna
I'm 10 feet
work
from
a
him.
little weird. So we're gonna do this in initiative order. So, who's going in? Jeremiah
Yeah.
and Emily.
And you
Okay.
can move us to that other map.
Yep.
They can stay on this one, and you can just switch back and forth. The problem is that me and the video is gonna see one perspective of this, but whatever.
Yep. I think that worked.
Nope.
Okay, so why did it?
The turn order is gone though.
Hold on. All right, is everybody on the right place now?
No.
No.
How is this not working?
I am now in the right
Okay.
place.
Okay. This fucking. Okay, shit's working weird. Okay, is everybody in the right place?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So, Cassian, as you barge into through the doors, you're met with a bunch of zombies who are just kind of banging on this second door, banging trying to get in, and you hear the screams from inside, and it's the voice of a woman. She goes, "Hello, are you out there?"
Don't worry. We've got this.
Please help! And all of a sudden, all the zombies are gonna turn. They're gonna look at you and start marching towards you.
Okay.
We're gonna start at the top of the initiative, which is gonna be the zombies. They're going to start moving towards you. All right. How many are? All right. Cassian.
Yep.
As they turn towards you and start moving towards you, all of them lunge out to bite or slash at you. Okay. 11. Does it hit?
Nope.
19. 19 meets AC now, right?
That meets AC. Yeah.
Okay. You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
22.
22.
Yeah, you rolled a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
4 slashing damage. Make me a DC. Make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Okay. And then a 17 doesn't hit. So you take 4 slashing, 5 piercing. And Maeve. Does a 17 hit you, Maeve?
Let me see. Yeah.
Core.
Yes, it hits me.
Okay. So, as you walk into the door, one of these zombies reaches out, snaps onto your shoulder as you feel your shoulder start to swell in some pain. You take 11 points of piercing damage, and you're going to take 1 point for the next 3 turns of necrotic damage. Okay. Cassian, you're up.
Am I gonna get his turn? Am I gonna get his turn?
When it's your turn.
Oh, I thought Cassian already went.
No, that was me taking damage.
Taking damage, yep. I suggest you just get the hell out of here.
Well, where the fuck am I supposed to go? They're
Outdoor.
surrounding me.
Bye-bye.
That's not the way that I play. I am going to... is this a action? Let me see. As an action. Fuck. Okay. I don't want to do that.
The 2 support players are in there alone, by the way, guys.
Technically, I'm the tank, but...
Yeah, which is a support.
I was like, support.
Tanks are support characters.
What does this do? Ooh. Okay. But I don't have motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it, Hunter.
You could fucking motherfucker.
I burned all of the spell slots.
You
fighting
burned all my
Brandon.
spell slots, and you knew what you were doing.
The door is back there.
Shit.
Bloop.
Fucking. Is this an action or a bonus action? Hold on, let me look at something.
20 seconds.
Yep. As a bonus action. Okay. No. Fuck it, I'm just gonna hit the one in front of me.
Okay.
What is that? 14 to hit.
Okay. You raise your shield, and you bring your sword up in an arcing manner, and it cuts the arm of this ghoul in front of you off, and it still just continues to move towards you, growling. Is that the end of your turn?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on, I need to read tactical chat for just a second. There's a bunch of memes. I have to filter through the memes. Okay. Can I...
The tactical chat, for all intents and purposes, is basically VoIP.
Yeah. So... Okay. As a bonus action, if I were to... like, raise my shield specifically towards Maeve.
Are you asking to block attacks coming to you or Maeve?
Me.
Towards you. Okay. So how I would do that is that would be your bonus action, and the creatures will roll with disadvantage. I want to say. I'll say they'll roll with disadvantage.
Well, okay, I'm trying to do something very specific here.
Okay. What are
I'm
you
trying
do?
to block any incoming... I'm trying to block any incoming attack that may come from Maeve specifically.
Are you preparing?
I'm prepared. I'm gonna look over at her, I'm gonna nod, and I'm gonna prepare.
Okay.
I don't know what it means.
There may be a plan involved.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens, but you can turn and block your shield to defend against any attacks coming from Maeve.
Okay.
And see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, this is a mistake. Best
that your
case
turn?
scenario, yes, that's my turn.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Doubler.
Doubler is, just with Pax, and we are searching houses, which I'm actually going to split up from him. I'm going to check this adjacent house.
Make a
Through windows.
investigation check. Or
Boo-wop.
okay. You look into most of the windows of the houses and everything, but most of them are kind of scattered with corpses, like they've been ripped apart by the zombies walking through the areas.
Alrighty then.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Maeve. It is your turn.
As a bonus action, cast this at a level 1 for, that'll be for, what's his face?
Cassian.
Yeah, Cassian. And then that'll be for the zombies.
Okay. 10 foot.
I put it in the chat.
Okay. Let's see here. What is it, Dex?
Oh, and I want to use an inspiration, so we're going to roll it.
Well, you've already used your bonus action.
Oh my god, you're right. I was going to use a d4 for that too, but I had to heal.
Oh wow, that was some bad rolls. Okay, Cassian, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Does my raised shield change anything?
It does. You don't know what yet, but
Okay, Constitution saving throw. 22.
woo. Okay.
All right.
So Maeve, as you cant a few words, you put your hand on the ground as the ground becomes charged with thunder, and a boom erupts, and all these ghouls fly,
At the door.
hitting the walls. Some of them smash their heads against the door or the walls, and they fall dead.
None light. What about this one? It's
I
got feet
haven't
of
got to
two.
'em yet.
Bye bye.
And Cassian, as you raise your shield, the thunder hits the shield, and you feel it. You feel the power of it kind of running it across the shield, but you hold your ground as the thunder has kind of, as your shield has stopped most of the energy coming from the thunder blast.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Maeve?
I'm going to go ahead and move up right here. And then as my no, that ain't my turn.
Vex.
Obviously, we heard that.
Oh yeah, you guys heard the sound of thunder erupting from the front hall of this chapel.
Oh shit, my god. Yeah,
Mike.
obviously I only have 25 foot of movement speed, so that's my turn.
You're not gonna dash or anything.
You don't want to, like, you know, dash or
I
something.
dash, that's right.
You can make it
Forgot
50,
that was a
so you can
thing.
go another 25.
Get to the zoomies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Do it.
there we go. The math doesn't add up, but sure.
It does. You still only moved 5 squares. It's
And
just,
then
it's
that's
just,
my
it's
twin.
just warped. Okay.
Yeah. I'm coming, woman!
Can't tell if you're yelling at Kayla or Maeve. But
Both, for all intents and purposes.
Both.
alright.
I
These
will.
ghouls are gonna stand back up from after getting thrown into the wall, and they're gonna start moving towards Maeve. They're both going to slash at you. Okay. All right, 23 to hit. Maeve, I'm assuming that hits you.
Yes.
So as he rears his arm back, you feel the nails dig into the side of your shoulder as he rips back and scratches a huge gash onto your shoulder. And make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. At this, the pain, you begin to feel very lightheaded as you fall down, and you are now paralyzed. This one's gonna miss. Cassian, it is your turn.
My turn? Okay. I am going to run up to these two, and I'm going to go ahead and stab at the one. I'm gonna stab at the one. Yeah, I'm gonna stab at the one in front of me. And let me see. That's finished, right? Yeah. I don't have
Still
any
haven't
more of
used
that.
your info.
I don't have one.
I definitely gave a second one on.
Yeah, you have
earlier.
an inspiration. Yeah.
Oh, do I? Oh.
Yes.
When did that happen?
A while ago.
Earlier.
Oh, great. Okay. Anyway, stabby. 9.
You thrust your sword into the stomach of the zombie, and it still continues as your sword's inside of him. He continues walking towards you, moving the blade into his stomach further as he's snapping at you as he's being impaled.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, that's. I can't really do a whole lot of because that's the fucking. I don't have spell slots. I could. No, I couldn't even do that. That's an action. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Doubler.
Doubler will dash. And that'll conclude my turn.
Maeve, you are paralyzed on the ground. Pax is up now. The door is right here, by the way.
I guess I'll dash. Alright.
Alright. So Pax, as you come through the... As you run through the door, entering into the chapel, first thing you see is a bunch of dead, dead zombies laying on the ground as it looks like they've been blasted into the walls as there's red paste of the blood on the walls around you. And you can go and drag your token into the doorway.
Alright. Fuck yeah.
You dash, you still have your bonus action.
No, I'm gonna call it there.
Okay. The ghoul's gonna look over at Cassian. Try and bite him. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, so the ghoul who has impaled himself into your sword keeps moving till he's at the hilt of your sword, and he reaches out and he bites your arm, which is holding the sword, and you let go of the sword quickly, and the sword is now impaled in the zombie, and you are unarmed.
So I'm unarmed now. Okay.
Yes. Is now your turn.
Is now my turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Unarmed. So my sword is in his chest.
Yeah. You can use your action to try and recover it.
And Maeve is prone on the floor.
She is paralyzed on the floor.
paralyzed on the floor.
Look over on the floor right now. This zombie has started like kneeling down, like he's going to try and like eat her on the ground.
Okay. I would like
yeah, and
to...
12
What?
piercing, I told you, 12 piercing damage
When?
from the last attack that you just took, where you let go of the sword.
Where I let go of the... Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Ooh, ouch. Okay, I would like to use my action to... Can I use my action to both disengage and drag Maeve back without us taking hits?
I would say that you can't disengage. You can use your action to try and drag her back, but you can't disengage and drag her back.
Okay, I'm going to drag her back into the corner.
So
I'm just
you
gonna...
grab Maeve by the shirt collar, and you begin to drag her. And as you do so, the ghoul reaches out and tries to claw at your back. 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right, you take 5 slashing damage. As he catches you just in the back, and kind of a soft spot in your armor.
Okay.
As he rips a chunk of your flesh off.
Okay, as this happens, I'm gonna turn and see Pax entering the door, and I'm gonna say, Pax! Your turn! And that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, doubler.
And I will use 15 foot of my movement speed to get to the door.
Okay.
Pushing past Pax.
Let me go ahead and move you over. So as you enter, you see Maeve is on the ground, just kind of like, she looks stone paralyzed on the ground right now. And Cassian isn't looking too good. He's got some gashes and a big chunk of the back of his nape on his neck. Has a big slash in the back of it. And there are 2 ghouls. It looks like a war room basically. There's blood splatters on the walls as 2 ghouls begin marching towards you. And you can drop your token in over here.
Call for me next time, and I'm going to charge these ghouls with the remainder of my 15 feet of movement, and I'm going to take a swing with my one-handed sword at this one, closest one. Which one looks worse to me?
So the one on the right of you doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's had its arm cut off. But the one on the left looks like he's got a sword impaled into his stomach, which you can understand is Cassian's sword as he is unarmed behind you.
Okay. So what I want to do then is I'm going to charge this one with whatever force I have.
Which one?
The remainder. This one here.
Okay.
With the one with the sword in them. With the remainder of my movement, in an attempt to. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take that swing at him for a boo-wop.
Okay. You run at him with your sword kind of like down at your side, and as you charge up to him, you bring your sword up in an arcing manner, and you slash all the way through the torso and out the top of the shoulder of this one. As the torso kind of like splits from the rest of the body, his right side falling to the right, his left side falling to the left onto the ground, and the sword is still embedded in his torso, but it is on the ground as this one is dead.
And then I'm going to expend a confidence point, use Artful Swordplay, to... I'm going to spin around with that momentum and swing at the other one.
Okay. So you have your sword, you spin around using the momentum from your last attack, and you hack its leg off, and then you bring your sword back up around and you stab it straight into the brain of this dead zombie. And with that, we are now out of initiative order.
Well, all right. I'm gonna walk up. Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna look down. Do I know exactly why Maeve is paralyzed?
Make me a medicine check.
21.
Okay. You can see that it's from the ghoul's claws, as it's some kind of necrosis has set in, but it looks like it's very temporary and like the body itself can fight it off.
Okay. In that case, how does she look otherwise?
She looks pretty banged up. She looks like she's taking some hits. She doesn't look like she's dying right now, but she doesn't look great.
I lost over half my health.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna give her 8 points of lay on hands. So you heal for 8 points.
Oh, 1 second. Why did that close like that? Okay. Maeve, make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Yeah. So Maeve, you feel like you're finally your muscles kind of relax as you kind of feel control coming back to your fingers, and you look up and you see Cassian, who's leaning over you, kind of holding his holy symbol, with his hand pressed onto your forehead as your wounds have been closing.
That wasn't fun at all.
Indeed, it was not. I'm gonna go pick up my sword as well.
Okay. As you pick it up, you kind of pull the torso up with it, and you kick it off with your boot back into the ground.
Just shake it back off, yeah. Great.
And from inside, you guys hear a woman go, "Hello? Is everything okay out there?"
Yes. Is the
yeah,
rest of
no
the?
problem.
I'm gonna turn to Doubler. Is the rest of the city safe?
Yeah.
You sound very confident.
Yeah, we cleared every house.
Everything's all right in here, lady.
Right. Well, anyway, yes, everything is handled out here for the moment. And if there's anything else, we'll be sure to protect you, of course.
Oh, thank you. Please come in, please.
I'm gonna enter.
So inside, you guys enter into an altar room, kind of where there's not really any kind of pews or anything like that, but some I didn't put them in the map, but there's like some like mats where people can sit down and pray and stuff like that. And there's several pillars leading up to an altar with each of the gods that you guys would know of.
I am going to kneel before I even take another step. Because this is their place and they invited me in, and I don't truly know how you're supposed to react. They are
I don't
gods.
know anything about religion.
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck, it's the communion wine.
Well, we don't really do communion with this religion. I'm not quite aware of the one that you speak of. Please,
Alcohol.
Don't mind him.
Luna, please rise. No need to kneel in the house of God. All are welcome, especially those who are our saviors.
Yes. What happened here anyway? What do you know what caused this?
I'm afraid not. But I do know that it came from the west, and the only thing out there. And then she kind of looks. You guys see her face kind of go pale, and she's like, "Well, that would be the burial grounds for all of Borealis, all of the Borealan heroes. In fact, anybody who you might hear of in legend or stories is probably buried there, and I can only assume that they've come from there."
Well,
Is there anything you might need from us?
What's that?
I'm asking her if she has any. Is there anything that she may need from us? while we are in her presence?
Here, not so much, but me and the father here can take care of that, but if you could look into these matters of the unnatural further.
Absolutely.
And she kind of looks at you, Paladin. She's like, I can tell that you are a holy man. Surely
Indeed.
a holy man would want to uncover the mysteries of the undead.
Yes. Through the light of Helioran, we will find whatever has caused this.
Ilioran be with you, as long as the other 10.
Indeed.
You all are welcome to stay here in the Hall of the Gods for as long as you need. But we would rather see this matter resolved very swiftly.
Right, well, then we shall, perhaps, rest shortly, and then, make haste for the west.
Of course, Paladin. If you wish to pray, you are welcome as well.
That I shall, and I'm gonna go find whichever one of these is Helioran.
Ilioran, give me a second. I have to pull up my notes. Ilioran. Ilioran would be this statue over here on the right. Embodied by the dragon.
Right.
She kind of looks over Maeve's shoulder and she looks out the door and she's like, surely the two of you did not dispatch these foul beasts? Are there others with you?
You did meet one of them. He wanted some wine.
Oh, where did he? Oh yeah, okay, so
he barged in and then he started trying to leave.
Doubler's posted at the door watching the window.
And we have another one, but he can keep to himself. And nothing wrong with that.
No, indeed, child. Please let your friends know that they are welcome here in the Hall of the Gods to rest, feast. We have food storage if you would partake in a dinner.
No. That is mighty grateful of you.
Of course.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, Maeve?
I'm just gonna go ahead and walk out.
What time of day is it?
Delay the message
It's
that we
kind
can
of in the
sleep and
evening
rest
point at
here.
this time.
Okay.
So it's taking you guys. It took you guys. It was early, like late morning whenever you guys set off,
Yeah.
and now it's getting to the point about maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk out and go ahead and tell Pax and Doubler that we are welcome to stay, and they want us to handle this further handle this unnatural thing in a swiftly manner. But we are welcome to stay and eat. That's what Pax and Doubler.
What do you think, Pax? I don't have a good feeling about this.
I'm gonna come out and talk to them as well at this point after saying a quick prayer, and I'm going to just say, well, there's matters that needed our attention to the west of here. There's a graveyard where these foul, unholy beasts may have come from. I believe we should investigate it further, make sure that this will not happen again.
Alright, look, little two shoes, goody two shoes. We was paid to clear the town, not some fucking graveyard. Let's go back and get our gold.
The job was completed.
I think we should rest and head back to turn in our job.
That's 3 against 1, unless you'd like to forfeit your share of your gold.
Who's to say we can't come back?
Well, To be fair, we are bound to leave town, potentially for good, to the other side of the continent. You think coming back is gonna be in the cards?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the fun part of a journey.
Right, well, whatever the case, I still believe it is our best. It is in my best to go and investigate this further and make sure these unholy beasts never return.
Suit
found your
yourself,
home?
Lottie. That just means you're not there to collect your portion.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to inspire you to choose a different way, Paladin?
No, it is the right thing to do, to investigate this further and make sure that this town is indeed safe.
Okay, how about we do a sweep through and then leave in the morning?
Fine. With the town secured for now, that
So
is
we
fine.
agree?
I see there's no changing your minds, and I also fear that I may not be strong enough alone to adequately deal with whatever threat might have been able to cause something like this. If you will not come
Yes.
with me, then I concede.
Okay. So do you guys decide to head off back to the capital?
That is a good question. Are we staying for a little
We're
bit,
gonna-
or are we going back right now?
We're gonna head back.
Oh, no,
Double.
Paxton's going back.
And I'm right on your coattail.
All right.
Okay.
Is everybody you included, Cassian?
Before I go, I'm gonna walk over. I'm assuming this is like a little. What is this in the corner here? Is
An
this
offering
box? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 10 gold in the offering box.
Lucky Doubler didn't see you do that. It's
I
about
mean,
to
you
go to a
make
good
deception check.
cause.
Oh wait.
All right.
Shit. I didn't actually put that in earlier. Okay. It's fine.
All right. So you guys leave the Hell of Gods. As you guys walk out of the out of Cannonberry, you guys walk over the corpses of the dead that you guys have slain, and you guys begin your walk back to the capital. Is there anything you guys are doing on your guys' walk back?
Just reading my book, singing in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys walk into Fort North, where the guards who saw you leave earlier that day let you guys in with no problems. It is quite late in the evening at this point, as you guys walk into the walk back into the capital.
About
we
what time is it?
Probably about
Night.
11 midnight.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we still invited to stay at the palace, or are we finding bedding elsewhere?
You don't know.
We don't know? Okay.
Hell yeah, I'm walking straight to the palace.
Okay.
You guys walk up to the palace. Takes you guys probably about an hour to walk up there. So it's getting really, really late. And as you guys approach, the guards kind of, with their pole axes, block the door. State your business.
Well, we just fixed your undead problem to the north,
I
as
suppose.
as requested.
I suppose these were orders given.
So understanding that we have to turn this this task in and get paid for it. Surely there's somewhere we can crash out right around here. We did just save you a heap of trouble, maybe even some guard lives.
You cannot stay in the palace, but come back morning for your payment, and we can point you in a good inn to stay in for the night.
And where might
fair
that be?
enough.
The closest inn to y'all. Which is 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Uh-oh. The closest inn would be the Pickled Book Inn. It's on the west side of town, in the center circle. If you guys just travel around the travel the Royal Circle through the Noble Circle, and over on the west side is the center circle. Straight ahead, across the bridge, it's the Pickled Inn.
Well, to the pickled inn it is.
Indeed.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys head over here. Were you guys walking
I
straight across
reckon.
the bridge? You can see it right whenever you guys cross the bridge. The sign that says the Pickled Inn.
Is there a pickle on the sign?
There is not.
Oh, that's lame.
It does have a. It has like a. On the sign is like a mason jar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Like it.
We walk in.
As you walk in, there's not many people stirring about as it's mostly late, and there's a man dressed in fine clothing kind of standing at a podium as you guys walk in the door, and he's like, "Welcome to the Pickled Inn. Will it be rooms for the four of you?"
Yes. It shall.
He kind of looks at his, he pulls up a big, like, notepad kind of looking thing, and he kind of flips through and he says, "I have several rooms available. Will you be staying in 4 separate rooms?"
I'm gonna look at the others and see what they want to do.
Yeah, what's your prices?
For the night, it would be 25 gold for the night. Each room.
Well, we'll be staying here over
I'm willing to
how
split a
many more
room if
nights?
somebody wants to share.
More than likely.
Really quick, I'd like to point out that all that trouble that we went into this one night, that's half your pay for the job that we're picking up in the morning. Now, if you fucking retards want to spend 25 gold on a fucking room,
Right, I will take a
Suit yourself.
room. I will take a room for 2.
Room for 2. He kind of marks it down.
And I'm gonna grab the dwarf by the straps of his armor. I'm gonna start dragging him forward.
no, you let me the fuck out!
I'm
Hey,
paying
look
for
at
the
it.
room. Calm
I
down.
right now, I swear I'll fucking bite your fucking nose off!
And then look back as you drag him by, he kind of wait, payment.
I tossed the 25 gold.
He looks back at the 2 of you and he's like, "Will it be a room for the both of you as well?"
What do you say, Maeve? We're both elves. Let's take a walk.
Oh.
I'm sure we'll find a shade tree.
That sounds okay.
He kind of pipes in and he says, "Excuse me, I will add that soliciting in the city at night is illegal, and so unless you wish to spend the night in jail, I would recommend you find somewhere to stay. If it's not here, there's always other inns."
Hey, we gotta probably wrap this up
Split a
soon.
room.
Yeah,
We gotta wrap it
Yeah,
up now.
I
because me and
imagine that's
Brandon
what's
gotta go
happening.
off.
Yeah, loud and clear, and keep.
Let's just split a room.
He kind of looks through the book. He's like, "Well, I do have a slight problem. I have 2 rooms available, but each of them only are single beds."
I don't need a bed.
Okay. Will you 2 be sharing a room or splitting rooms?
We're gonna share.
Okay. He marks you guys down for 1 room. That'll be 25.
I'll cover it.
To be fair, y'all are both like y'all are both like elves, right? Y'all both have the trance thing, so y'all can each spend like 4 hours in bed and
Yep.
Not
trade
even.
off.
We
There
only
you
need,
go.
I don't even need a bed. It's a meditative state.
It doesn't even really matter, yeah. So then y'all will be fine.
Semi-conscious meditative state. Yeah, exactly.
Good.
So she'll Maeve takes the bed, and I'm back up against the door.
Okay. And that is where we will end for tonight.
I am playing my
And everybody hit that long rest.
loot.
Everybody takes a long rest, yes.
Sounds
Oh yeah.
super duper long resticles.
Um,
I honestly thought when we got back to town we were gonna see another job
Uh-huh.
posting and had to turn around. We have to go back to work again. I seriously
And
thought.
I did cover
No,
that room.
Pax, I will remind you that your one day would be today. So tomorrow, your the boss of that place would be back at some point during the day.
All right.
So just giving you a heads up right now.
Mm,
Okay. So
oh wait.
next
I have
time
to manually do
we'll
that?
begin with whatever you guys want to do, but I would recommend turning in your task. And
Yep.
with that, we are done for the day.
All right, sounds good. Hope everybody enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all the things, and we'll catch you in the next one.